Dead by Daylight advertisement. All right. Yeah, about the whole sign-in process. Syncing your cloud storage. There we go. Eventually. Explode on me again. Okay. Come on. There it goes. I'll have to try and get my wood. Hello there. This is Barkspawn. I don't remember if I've talked with anyone or not. I don't think I have. Let me actually do, let me do something real quick.
Indeed. Indeed.
Because I'm going to go back to Lothering. And I'm going to go grab something that could easily be lost. Or, well, will eventually be lost. If I don't grab it now, that is. Which is why I am grabbing it right now. That is. Dog, run for me. Run.
They say your mother is Flemeth, a witch of the Kukari Wilds. They also say that washing your feet in winter makes you catch cold in the head, but we all know that is not true. But sometimes they are right, and they are right in this.
You know the stories about...
Of course. You think my mother would let me go without telling me all the stories of her youth?
My mother told me stories too. She was the one who kindled my love of the old tales and legends.
My mother's stories curdled my blood and haunted my dreams. No little girl wants to hear about the wilder men her mother took to her bed, using them till they were spent, then killing them. No little girl wants to be told that this is also expected of her once she comes of age.
I see.
No, you don't. You really don't.
Oh, I'm sure it was fine. I'm sure it was fine. Okay, so let me see. No. You!
Hello again. What can I do for you?
Help me, I'm a Grey
Loge
Warden.
declared all Grey Wardens traitors responsible for the king's death. I don't believe the Grey Wardens would be as careless or malicious as the Tarn claims, but either way, there it is. It is best you not linger, though, just in case. I cannot openly help you, I fear, but here, take this key. It opens the large cabinet on the far wall. There is more there than we can carry when we evacuate, so take what you need. Travels?
Yeah, I just... Before I was trying to, see if I could do this area without killing all of the random peasants, but, I ended up having killed them anyways, and then I forgot to come over here and be like, I'm a warden! Give me some things. Also, I thought about, as to why we didn't,
I have been setting down in ink the tales of our exploits, and I have been thinking about ways to describe you. You are unlike any animal I have ever met, almost human in your intelligence and understanding. So, let me see. You're loyal, yes? That one is obvious. Very, very clever. This is also obvious. You are terrifying when you have to be, but gentle and sweet as a dove at other times. And you are also playful, sometimes gluttonous. No? What is all this begging for food scraps, then? Well, all right. You're not gluttonous. You're just a lover of fine foods. How's that?
Away we go! For the fruity taste that shows! Okay, there we go, now that's been done. I'm thinking I'll go do the circle tower first, actually. It's a little difficult, but it will get me set up with slightly better gear, which is always nice to have.
Oh, why, you little...
Are you harassing my dog?
Me? Harassing your dog? I should say it's the other way round. Your furry friend here took offence at me getting near his food. He snapped at me, look.
Well, he is a war dog.
Sometimes I forget that he's a war dog. That'll teach me.
He's just really a war dog. Practically a mastiff.
What do you need?
Hold on. Actually, I don't think I need anything. I want to talk about Duncan.
You don't have to do that. I know you didn't know him as long as I did.
Just thought you might need to talk.
I should have handled it better. Duncan warned me right from the beginning that this could happen. Any of us could die in battle. I shouldn't have lost it, not when so much is riding on us, not with the Blight and everything. I'm sorry.
Well, No harm done.
I'd like to have a proper funeral for him. Maybe once this is all done, if we're still alive. I don't think he had any family to speak of.
About the Grey Wardens?
I don't know. I have no idea what the Grey Wardens do for their... when they fall in battle. Have you had someone close to you die? Not that I mean to pry, I'm just...
No, not really. Not since I went to the tower.
That must have felt a lot like when I got sent to the Chantry. You mages don't even get a say in the matter, after all.
Nope.
Thank you. Really, I mean it. It was good to talk about it, at least a little.
Maybe I'll go to High Ever with you.
I'd like that. So would he, I think.
Aw. Adorable. Let's talk with Sten.
Why are we stopping?
We should talk.
There are darkspawn to be fought. Is this delay needful?
You're right?
You are concerned. No need. I am fit enough to fight.
Tell me about your people.
No.
I wasn't expecting that.
Get used to disappointment. People are not simple. They cannot be summarized for easy reference in the manner of, the elves are a lithe, pointy-eared people who excel at poverty.
I love that line.
I am.
What made you decide to become a soldier?
Decide. I am a Sten of the Beresad. I did not choose to be who I am any more than you did.
Have you fought in wars?
I have always fought in war, human.
So you know your way around a battlefield, then?
Some of them. They aren't all alike.
Are you always this bad at answering questions?
Generally. I do not see how this matters. Seheron and Parvolan are distant. Ferelden and the Darkspawn are immediate.
True. Let's go.
As you wish.
He approves. I don't really care to talk to Liliana. I don't like her. Hey, Morgan.
What do you wish of me?
I'd like to ask you
If you
something.
must.
Do you grow up in the Kokori
Why do you
Wilds?
ask me such questions? I do not probe you for pointless information, do I?
Oh, why are you so hostile? Jeez, it was one question. You can probe me anytime.
Beg pardon then while I jump for joy. What is it you asked if I grew up in the wilds? A curious question. Where else would you picture me? For many years it was simply Flemeth and I. The wilds and its creatures were more real to me than Flemeth's tales of the world of man. In time I grew curious. I left the wilds to explore what lay beyond, never for long. Brief forays into a civilized wilderness.
Going back?
Would you not do the same? Your world is an unforgiving and cold place. The wilds I hail from is home to me, and I a natural denizen. For all that I had
Fair.
been taught, however, the truth of the civilized lands proved to be overwhelming. I was unfamiliar with so much. So confident and bold was I, yet there was much that Flemeth could never have prepared me for.
Very daring. That sounds like you.
Equal parts daring and foolhardy, perhaps. Only once was I accused of being a witch of the wilds, and that by a chastened who happened to be traveling with a merchant caravan. He pointed and gasped, and began shouting in his strange language, and most assumed he was casting some curse upon me. I acted the terrified girl, and naturally, he was arrested.
Quick thinking.
Men are always willing to believe two things about a woman. One, that she is weak, and two, that she finds him attractive. I played the weakling and battered my eyelashes at the captain of the guard. Child's play. The point being that I was able to move through human lands fairly easily. Whatever humans think a witch of the wild looks like, 'tis not I. Not that I did not have trouble. There are things about human society which have always puzzled me, such as the touching. Why all the touching for a simple greeting?
I'm sorry, what? Touching? Like a handshake?
To begin with, yes. What is the point of touching my hand? I find it an offensive intrusion. There were many nuances that Flemeth could never tell me of. When to look into another's eyes. How to eat at a table. How to bargain without offending. None of these things I knew. I still do not understand it all, truth be told, but then I gave up long ago any hope of doing so. When I returned to the wilds last, I swore to Flemeth that I had no intention of leaving again.
Well, I'm glad it worked out this way, at least.
Yes? Let's ignore the entire Darkspawn threat and the presence of a simpleton as your only other Grey Warden ally, then. Not that I lack appreciation for the intent of your comment. Thank you. Well,
You're
let's get
welcome.
on with it before the ground opens up and swallows us, yes?
Okay, this is fair. Hey, +8 with her. Jiminy H. Christmas. Kissing ass really does pay off.
Ah, it's good to see you, my timely rescuer. Bodon Feddick, at your service, once again. I saw your camp and remembered the kind offer that you made the last time we met. And is there anywhere safer for a poor merchant and his son to sleep? I think not. I'm perfectly willing to offer you a fine discount for the inconvenience of our presence. How does that sound? Good? Yes?
If you say, just mind yourselves.
Wonderful. Thank the gentleman, won't you, boy?
Thank you, sir.
We won't be a bother to you and your companions, I assure you. If you should need enchantments, simply talk to my boy. Otherwise, come speak with me. You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. It's good to have you. I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
Yes, allow me to see my discount. Nope. No backpacks, it seems. Okay. Liquor and potions are always nice to have. Let me sell the salves, just because those really don't do much for me. I'll also sell the Mabari Crunch, just because I'm probably never taking the Mabari with me, sadly. Cured leather helm. Don't need them. Mage robes. I probably will be going with the Chasen robes for a little bit. +2 Constitution. Enchanter's Arming Cap. Meh. Sylvan's Mercy. +1 spell power. My thing gives me +2 spell power. It doesn't do as much damage, though. And it doesn't have as much armor penetration. Which makes sense, because that thing is made out of fucking Viridium. So of course its base stats are going to be better. This is probably a good enough point to sell the Reaper's Cudgel. There we go. Now I can buy even better stuff. The Spell Ward. Plus 30% spell resistance. Huh. I could go for getting Alistair with a maxed out spell resistance. That's an idea. It would be under here. There it is. Okay. And I get 1 point to spend. And then I get a spell. No way. 33 magic for that. I can afford all of the other things. Let's go ahead and get the Glyph of Warding now. Since that's gonna be nice to have. Hello, Levi.
You're a hard man to find. Where are my manners? The name is Levy. Levy Dryden.
Oh, sorry,
Did Duncan
Levy.
ever mention me? Levy of the coins? Levy the trader?
You know Duncan?
Oh, yes, for years. Considered him a friend, I did. But here I am carrying on while you have a blight to stop. Don't want to waste your time. But you see, Duncan promised that together we'd look into something important for the Wardens. And for me. But poor Duncan's... well, no more. A tragedy it is, at that. But I know he would want his work carried on. His pledge fulfilled.
The promise they make.
My family, well, past a bit checkered to see. Nobles look at us with disdain. My great-great-grandmother, Sophia Dryden, was the last Warden Commander of Ferelden back when the Wardens were known as freeloaders. So King Arland banished the Wardens, and he took House Dryden's land and titles.
I like your braids. Just, you know, an offhanded comment. Just wanted to point those out. Okay, what happened next?
Hard to say. After King Arland died, there was a civil war, loads worse than this one. And our family was on the run, hunted by enemies, with nary a friend in the world. But Drydens are tough. We rebuilt, became merchants, and we never lost our pride.
I was surprised you kept your name.
Our family's only crime was guarding the kingdom against the blight. We're not ashamed of that. Ask for the truth. My family reveres Sophia Dryden. We know she died at the old Grey Warden base, Soldier's Peak. We want evidence to clear her name. It won't restore our land or our titles, but it'll restore our honor.
Actually, that's not a bad idea. I could go see about doing that first.
Well, no one's been to Soldier's Peak since Arland's days. At least none that's come back. I spent years mapping the maze of tunnels to the peak, and I found the way a few years back. So I went to Duncan, I did, and I said that he could reclaim the old base and my family could have its honor.
How will reclaiming the peak help the Wardens?
Soldier's Peak is strategic and symbolic importance. Duncan said that it would be worth it right there. He also hoped to recover lost Warden history and perhaps a few old relics. No one knows what's up there now.
Your family's faith will be rewarded. I will help you.
1,000 blessings upon you, Warden. I'll
Thank
mark
you.
down the location on your map. When you arrive, we'll pick our way through the tunnels together.
I know it's a really dangerous thing to do, but honestly, I could push there first.
Indeed.
Yes.
Let's go to Denerim first so I can pick up a few select quests. Just so I can have them and not have to worry. Here we are. Yeah, so I'll
So
go.
what's the deal with you and him anyway? Dare I ask?
Him? Him who? Is this supposed to mean something to me?
You know exactly who I'm talking about. Mr. Let's Make Kissy Faces over there.
My,
Oh.
my. You are jealous, aren't you? Did I take your favorite Grey Warden away from you?
What? I'm not jealous. I'm horrified.
Those blushing cheeks of yours tell a different tale.
These blushing cheeks are terrified that you'll suck all the blood out of them once you're finished with him.
If I feel the need to suck on anything of yours, Alistair, you'll be the first to know.
That was so not what I meant.
Perhaps we should go and tell him together about your touching concerns. Perhaps he'll pay more attention to you if you ask nicely.
Uh-huh. I think we're done here.
Done before you started, in fact. Good day.
This was a thing.
As there is but one word. All men are the work of our Maker's hand. The one who repents, who has faith unshaken by the darkness of the world, and roasts not, nor gloats over the misfortunes of the weak, but takes delight in the Maker's law and creations.
Boasts. It's boasts, sister, not roasts.
She shall know the peace of the Maker's benediction. The light shall lead her safely through the paths of this world and into the next.
Peace, sister, peace. She shall know the peace of the Maker's benediction.
The veil holds no uncertainty for her, and she will know no fear of death, for the Maker shall be her beacon and her shield, her foundation and her...
There's no veal in the chant. You're doing this on purpose, aren't you?
Next thing you know, you'll tell me that there's no bacon in the chant either. How's it going, Bubba? What are you up to? How are you doing today? I liked her version of the chant better.
Me too. I wonder why nobody ever taught me her version of the chant when I was a Templar.
Oh. Hello, dear. Can we help you?
What she means is, in Andraste's name, be welcome.
Stop correcting me! What would Andraste do? That's what you should be concerned with, I say. Andraste was no fuss budget.
What are you doing?
Praying for the good people of Denerim who've lost loved ones at Ostagar. It's usual to recite a stanza from Transfigurations when you pray for the departed.
It's usual to recite the stanza correctly.
But that's what I said.
Have a piece of chocolate. It's 86% cacao. Cacao! That's some rich fucking chocolate, Bubba. I can't handle rich chocolate. It really just messes with me. Well, actually, it's kind of dependent. It's kind of dependent. If I have like a glass of not milk, but like milk tea, like tea that has a fairly good amount of milk mixed in with it, then like I am all for it. Otherwise, I just like milk chocolate. I remember the chat.
Andraste, deliver us. If her grace were to hear this...
I wouldn't mess up the words if you wouldn't keep interrupting me. Grand Cleric Elomena understands the importance of concentration, you know.
Her grace, may the Maker bless her heart, lost her hearing 20 years ago. If she doesn't catch your blasphemous mistakes, it's because she didn't hear them.
I'll just be leaving.
It is almost mealtime, isn't it?
Blessings of the Maker and of Andraste, his bride, upon you.
I like that entire interaction. I like it. Family tells me it's too much. I mean, I don't blame them. It is quite a bit.
The deep dark before dawn's first light.
Strange that matters can be so tumultuous and yet the day still be so bright. Oh, my pardon. Just thinking aloud. Are you here for the Chanter's Board?
How did you know?
Well-armed individuals that visit the rectory tend to be here for that. Chanter Rosamond is tireless and resolute in her duties. I'm sure you can find something of interest on her board.
Who are you?
I am Sister Justine, curator of the reliquary of this chantry. And pride again. It is hard to live up to the example of Andraste.
I'll be
Of course,
leaving.
Enjoy your visit to the chantry.
I won't, because I'm not going inside. Whee! Yeah, nah, but I'm good with milk chocolate. I can't stand like dark chocolate, very specific types of dark chocolate. I am okay with. But like the more rich it is, the more I kind of go, oh. Aside from that, I finally caved and ordered a mouse for laptop. Nice.
You're the Grey Warden, aren't you?
That's going
exactly.
It's
who
going
I was
to pay
hoping
off
to
later,
meet.
Bubba.
I represent a collective of mages interested in going about their lives without the constant scrutiny of the Chantry.
How can I help you?
Next to me, and in every major settlement, you will find an inconspicuous sack containing requests from mages all over the land who need the assistance of someone skillful and discreet.
I'll take a look at these
Thank you, my
requests.
friend. We have agents in every major settlement to reward you for work done on behalf of the collective. Make us smile upon you.
And make her smile upon your nose. Yeah, scrolls of banister. Have you seen me in blood of warning? I now have these quests.
Good to see you again.
Okay. So, I got a shitload of quests now that I'll be completing throughout the game.
Leave me to my business.
No! Hello, how's it going, man?
You here to report another crime? I swear we should just cordon off the entire district. Oh, can I help you, Warden?
You'll get a hold of it really fast, Bubba. It's on it honestly, like, yeah, you'll pick it up like that, and it'll just have a better feel to it. I can promise you that. Actually, do you need any help?
What? You're serious? I mean, yes, I could use help. I've got a pretty popular establishment that's crawling with mercenaries. If I send my boys in, someone might get, maker forbid, hurt, and I'll have to explain to their noble fathers that being a guard is actually dangerous.
What do you need me to do?
The name of the whorehouse is the Pearl. Beat down any mercenaries that are out of line and send them a message. I said beat down, not kill. Let me make that really clear. Not on fire, or exploded, or make a nose, whatever type of grisly death you can dream up. Sorry. Used to giving orders to my boys. Just leave them breathing and I'll be happy.
Sign me up, Sergeant.
Thank you, Warden. Happy hunting.
I'm going to explode those people. Oh yeah, Wade's Emporium. Let's go introduce ourselves. Hello there, Heron. Where is Wade?
Welcome, friends. Welcome to Wade's Emporium. We have the finest armors in Denerim, maybe in all of Ferelden. How may we assist you?
Can you tell me about this city?
The city is full to bursting. With people from the country coming, trade is thriving. Especially those that deal in weapons and armor. Master Wade is especially in demand.
Let's see what you have.
Certainly.
Oh yeah, he purely works on armor. Heavy chainmail boots.
Welcome back. You looking for fun?
Tell me about
You're
Wade.
obviously not from around here. Wade is possibly the most brilliant armorsmith in all of Ferelden.
That's not true, Heron. The dwarves of Orzammar make the finest armors around. These piles of rust droppings you forced me to make are worthless compared to their work. You never let me have the time, the materials to make something special.
Customers expect their armor in a timely fashion, not years late like the last time.
That happened once, just once, and you never let it drop.
Who's in charge here?
I am.
Wade owns the Emporium, but without expert assistance and, well, prodding, let's just say the Emporium has improved substantially with our partnership.
But I do miss the good old days. I could really take my time to make quality.
Oh, by all means, you can return to them. And to the gruel you used to fancy.
No. Sorry, Heron.
Come again.
Yeah. I love Wade too. He's funny.
Heron, the bloody customers are bothering me again. What do I pay you for, anyhow?
Sorry. Wade is a genius. Truly, you will be astonished by his work. But he doesn't deal with customers. If you need anything, please ask me.
And tell him I don't want anyone looking over my shoulders either. I'm thinking, blast it all.
Truly sorry, sire.
I mean, like, you have every reason to love Wade. Look at that mustache and that bald head. Best design ever. 10 out of 10. Hold on.
I finished.
Nice.
You are very beautiful, Morrigan.
Tell me something I do not know.
But you are always dressed in such rags. It suits you, I suppose. A little tear here, a little rip there to show some skin. I understand.
You understand I lived in a forest, I hope?
Maybe we could get you in a nice dress one day. Silk. No, maybe velvet. Velvet is heavier, better to guard against the cold in Ferelden. Dark red velvet. Yes, with gold embroidery. It should be cut low in the front, of course. We don't want to hide your features.
Stop looking at my breasts like that. 'Tis most disturbing.
You don't think so? And if it's cut low in the front, we must put your hair up. Show off that lovely neck.
You are insane. I would sooner let Alistair dress me.
It'll be fun, I promise. We'll get some shoes too. Shoes! We could go shopping together. I bought a confection of spun sugar here once. It got stuck in my hair. Made it hard to come out. But it was very tasty for a few days.
Okay. Whatever you say.
Don't stare at me, Churl. I can have my father send you south to fight Darkspawn, you know.
Shut the fuck up, you stupid bitch. I already do that.
Another visitor in my
Hello there.
Enjoy browsing my wares.
Who are you?
Master Trader Ignacio, at your service, good sir. My cousin and I have trade connections all along the seaways. We have furniture, silks, carvings, and much more. Caesar handles the trade stock. I handle other affairs.
What affairs are those?
Business deals, meetings. Caesar makes it so I am free of the day-to-day concerns of our store.
You are from Ferelden, are you?
No, I am not. I am a trader at heart. My home is the road. But I was born past the waking sea in Antiva. It has been many, many years since I have seen her. But the road is a better mistress than my home city ever was.
Do you need any help?
No. Not yet. Perhaps one day.
Well,
Luck be to you, Warden.
Very well. Let's go,
If
Caesar.
you have coin, welcome to our shop. If not, move along. Too many refugees blocking customers.
Know anything special about Dinnerim?
Better trade cities to the north, but plenty good trade here. Now with war and blight, business is bad.
Oh, you have
Oh,
anything
yes.
to trade? Yeah, let me take a quick look. What you got? Nope. Nope. He knows Magebane poison, which is would actually be useful because I'm wanting to go to the Circle of Magi, but then again, at the Circle of Magi, you
I
won't
recognize
necessarily
you. From Ostagar. Andraste's blood. You're a Grey Warden. Duncan's apprentice. You killed my friend. And good King Kalen. I demand satisfaction, sir.
He demands satisfaction. He wants me to get on my knees and do things to him. My God. Me? A Grey Warden? You must be mistaken.
Pardon me, sir. You must think I'm a fool. You really do look like... too much ale. Yes, too much. Excuse me.
Haha. Be gone, fool. That's the Nod Noble Tavern, which would not be a bad idea to go into. Wonders of Thedas shop. And over here is a warehouse. I don't think I can go in the warehouse. Oh, right, that reminds me. I should... Oh, wait, no, I can't go into the warehouse. Never mind. What's inside the warehouse? A chest? With ice arrows? I'll probably end up using the ice and fire arrows. They'll be useful until I can get Wynn into the party. Because currently, it's like Liliana can essentially be a slight pseudo mage, just just by having her use different arrows. And you know, explosive flasks and whatnot. But you know, she's not. I have other preferences when it comes to my characters.
Think they have any miniature golem dolls?
Miniature golem dolls. Hello, sir.
Welcome to the wonders of Thedas. We carry items crafted by the Circle, as well as a variety of antiquities. Is there anything you would like to see?
Sure. Alright, Winter's Breath, of which I can buy because I sold that one thing. Also, I end up looking into it when it comes to junk items. The only items I need to hold on to is Garnet. Everything else is vendor trash. I could hold on to the wolf pelts for a quest later, but I mean, typically I'll end up having some things by the point I'm dealing with that. Ancient map of the Imperium. What I would like to get is another backpack, because I did end up buying the second one over at Alstagar, which is really kind of, it's slightly kicking my ass. Not too bad, but slightly. Shock bomb recipe, potent lyrium potion recipe, ray lyrium potion. Yeah, I'll buy the shock bomb recipe. Tome of Arcane Technique, always nice to have. Not worried about having that. Here's a silver ring. Alright, the Ring of Ages. That's always so nice to have. I'll hold off on it for now. For now. Lind of the Lion. Reaper's Vestments. Of which, actually, oh, right, that's a reason to grab it, because this just gives a 10% chance to dodge attacks. So 1 out of every 10 attacks you're just going to dodge. Or you'll just not take effect by. Which is a really good reason to have that. But I have Vestments of the Seer, which greatly increases my willpower and magic, and increases my armor by even, well, almost as much. Not quite as much, but almost as much. Then when it comes to Winter Breath, radiates cold. 10% cold damage. I mean, that would be good to give someone who actually does cold damage. Of which I don't think any of us do. Or at least, none of my current mages. I'll sell that for now.
No, I cannot.
There we go. Go ahead and do that. We'll increase our magic by another point. And then let's grab the Glyph of Repulsion. Now I can do one of my favorite combos, which is just mass paralysis all over the place. All over the place!
This is where the nobility comes to get drunk and decide who is the most self-important of them all. Good times.
Next, drink to battle and victory!
Nurses of Death and restocking the guild.
The captain's...
There we go. Went ahead and did one right off the bat. Which I think was the one that, yeah, was restocking their supplies.
What
I
can I
give
get
them a
you,
whole bunch of
stranger?
health potions. Anyone need help? Maybe with something not strictly legal? He glances around for prying eyes, then produces a few notes on behalf of interested parties. Negotiation aids.
What can I get you, stranger?
What do you have? Do you have a backpack? No, you got a... You got ale! I'll, buy the recipe for health poultices, and I'll buy the health poultices that he has. Always stock up on those, you know, so that, if anyone ends up going down...
No, I don't think so. Sorry.
If anyone goes down, you can easily just, More specifically...
My shift's nearly over. Thank Andraste.
If any of our mages go down who have healing, then we at least have another form of
do
healing.
not truly think I look as my mother does, do you?
Have you really been thinking about that all this time?
I am simply curious.
And not insecure in the slightest, I'm sure.
I think I look nothing like her.
I don't know. Give it a few hundred years and it'll be a spot-on match.
I said that I look nothing like her.
All right, got it. Totally different. I see that now.
Allow me. I could do that for you. What's next?
I'm in. We have Vane. Cabinet right here. There's a vase over
What
here.
now?
A meridian vase.
No, I don't think so.
I can't open that up. Okay. That's fine. Perfectly fine. Also, I like how the, I actually like how the, doors end up going into sort of fade mode, where you can just go through them. I didn't think about it before, but, by a gameplay standpoint, that's actually a very clever thing to do. Just because, it makes it a lot easier to
Dwarven
not
crafts.
be stuck.
Fine dwarven crafts, direct from Orzammar. You won't find better. Welcome, welcome. We sell only the strongest dwarven steel, folded over 100 times in the forges of Orzammar. In times like this, surely your group could use some extra protection on the road. Every piece comes with a stamp of assurance from my wife's father, the best smith in Denerim.
Is that Spike Spiegel? Or, you know, the actor that... I'd never noticed it before, but I think that might be the case. Dwarven armor. Maybe eventually, but not right now. Fade the
What is
apprentice.
it? I have work to do. All right.
Nothing. Farewell.
Turn your attention elsewhere. My business. Thank.
Okay, bye, Tavish. For Blood Mage's relative, there's also some stuff over here. Alright, I gotta tell this lady that her husband's
Truly
dead.
do not believe in any sort of higher power?
It has been bothering you, I see. No, I do not. Must I?
What do you believe happens to you after you die, then? Nothing?
I do not go to sit by the Maker's side, if that's what you mean.
Only those who are worthy are brought to the Maker's side. So many other sad souls are left to wander in the void, hopeless and forever lost.
And what evidence of this have you? I see only spirits, no wandering ghosts of wicked disbelievers.
It must be so sad to look forward to nothing, to feel no love and seek no reward in the afterlife.
Yes, the anguish tears at me so. You have seen through me to my sad, sad core.
Now you're simply mocking me.
You notice? It appears your perceptive powers know no bounds.
Damn.
Yes?
Your husband is dead. Someone like to handle this for me?
I'm sorry, but your husband has fallen in battle. You have my condolences.
What? This is terrible. My beloved.
I kind of want to see how Sten handles that. But I think he'll only ever say if he's like the only person in the party. Hold on. Alright. Body bag. Solving problems. I think
All men are the work
Oh no,
of our
no,
maker's
right.
hand. From
No, I do have a...
He came at me! It's not my fault! Why'd he come at me? Yeah, they got to learn not to mess with me. Us, right? I mean, he's just going to disappear, right?
Yeah, he's just gonna disappear into a well.
I know
And nobody will notice.
As
Ducky
there
go
is
down
but
the
one
hole.
world, one life, one death. There is but one God, and he is
Okay. Let me actually go to the Pearl. I should end up getting attacked on the way over there, actually. I thought. Oh, maybe not. Okay. I'm just gonna
I
do the
fail to
thing
see what is
here.
so special about such a place. In my experience, everyone pays for sex.
Stop playing games, Isabella. We want our money.
I think you forget who you are speaking to. I will give you a chance to leave quietly.
The mercenaries are right there.
You brazen hussy. Someone needs to put you in your place.
Such extravagant fighting.
She's too good.
Be off with you now, and be glad I only took from you your gold. Fools.
Hi, Isabella.
Ah, a Grey Warden.
I think you're the
And I
one
had heard
character
all the Ferelden Wardens
or
were killed
you're
or
one of the
exiled
few
from this
characters
place.
that ends up in all
Oh,
three games.
don't look so surprised. I've seen many of your kind in my journeys, and there is always something odd about you.
Oh, hush.
Strong hands. Could I entice you to leave your order and sign up as one of my crewmen? I could use those strong hands at my helm.
I don't know anything about sailing.
The ship is the best teacher. She will guide you with her sighs, her shudders, her gentle swaying as she rides the crests of the waves. When you become one with her, instinct takes over.
Your fighting skills are impressive.
I assume you
Oh.
saw that little drama, and none of these poor brutes has ever proven a match for me. They are too clumsy and predictable. I fight with quickness and wit, rather than with brute force and strength. I call myself a duelist because I honed my skills in duels with warriors I encountered over the years.
I duel you.
As I said, it is better to avoid being hit, and it is best not to get into fights at all.
And will you teach me what you know?
An unusual request, coming from a fearsome slayer of Darkspawn. I am flattered that you wish to learn from me, sweet thing. But I have watched you, and you seem to lack a particular grace that is required. You are accustomed to doing battle a certain way, yes?
I'm a
I can teach you some
mage.
basics. Perhaps you can pass it on to someone who might be interested in what I have to offer. I do, however, wish to get to know my potential student better, so we shall call for a drink, and you will honor me with a game.
Are there no other ways to get to know each other?
Do you have something else in mind?
Let's go somewhere private and I could show you. But I have the females here. And they'll be all like, what the fuck?
Have you ever played Wicked Grace? It is easy to learn, but difficult to master. You must watch your opponent's moves as carefully as your own. Before we start, the cards must be shuffled. Shall I, or would you like to?
I will shuffle the cards.
Good. Go ahead, then.
Cut the cards. Just do a cut.
Are you done yet?
No.
5 cards each to start with, and may the cleverest player win. Oh! I think this card will come in handy.
She's cheating.
I have a good feeling about this game. Ha! The Angel of Death card. The game is over. We must show our hands. Ah, quite a good hand, sweet thing. Perhaps enough to best a lesser player. I have 4 knights. Roses, ages, sacrifice, and wisdom. It beats your hand.
I don't know what the fuck we're
Still
talking
undefeated
about.
after all these years. Will I never meet my match?
I wish to play again.
Ah, you're a good sport. Another game then. Before we start, the cards must be shuffled. Shall I, or would you like to?
You shuffle.
Very well. There. The serpent entwined Oh. 2 serpent. I have 4. Still undefeated after all these years.
I think I need a rest for now.
Fair enough. I will be here, should you wish to play again.
I won't, because I already have the duelist thing. Goodbye. Hey, how's it going, dude?
Turn around and walk, stranger. This affair is for white falcons only.
Whoa, 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 no need to bring race into this whole deal. Jeez. By the order of the guards, vacate the premises.
Get a load of this guard. You're telling us what to do?
That's exactly what I'm telling you to do. Now go.
You aren't no common guard. You're with All How, aren't you? Men, let's clear out. Don't want to get on Locane's bad side, do we?
Tell Kylon I owe him one.
I've done good today. What's this thing over here? Oh, right, another dead body.
It's done.
I could have handled it. Thanks. I think I need to go hide somewhere.
It's just remembering a thing that you can do with oh goodness, what do you call him? Ogren in the party. If you're a female character. How's it going,
Welcome to the
Sangha?
Pearl. I'm Sangha, the proprietor.
Sangha.
Have a seat. Get comfortable and tell me what you need. Every one of my people here is a skilled craftsman, and don't let anyone tell you different. You'll have to go one at a time, I'm afraid. Our rooms aren't quite big enough to share between so many. But we can discuss that in a moment.
I am not
So
here
what would
for
you like
ladies.
me to show you? The men or the women?
Or men.
Some or both, if you prefer.
I'm not here for either. I
Come
gotta
again.
go. I gotta go. Oh. Oh. Oh man, I barely made it out of there alive. I'm gonna try doing Soldier's Peak. I should be able to pull it off, actually. Because, I'm primarily up against undead and demons, I think. And I do have Morgan on my team, which typically means that, I mean, I essentially do spirit magic, she does the primal stuff, and as long as she can do the primal stuff, we should be good and golden. We'll have a little bit of trouble on getting in, but typically once you're in, this place is actually a lot easier.
And here we are. Soldier's Peak.
This place is cold.
Maker's breath. Look at the size of her. What a fortress.
Your
I told
mom's
you
a
the map would
fortress.
get us through the tunnels.
We were lost a couple of
I
times.
wasn't lost, it's just that the map got soggy. Bah, we're here. So, I'll follow you about, from a distance. This place has the stench of death. I expect there's trouble up ahead.
Okay, you follow me. I'll follow Alistair, and Alistair
Looks like
will
it's
follow
seen better
you.
days. Better centuries, more like.
I've done this
Once
following
the
thing for a
wardens
very long
flourished,
time
their
now,
ranks
so don't
full,
fuck it
their
up.
caliber certain. Now they even accept people like you, Alistair.
Hey.
Let me take a quick look at things. I might go ahead and equip my stronger items. Let me actually go ahead and equip Alistair with this cinch. just because he's gonna be tanking for us. High regard to House Dace. That gives cunning, stamina regeneration, and extra stamina. I'll go ahead and give that to Liliana. Fits her playstyle a bit better. And I could wear the vestments of this year now. Actually, yeah. I'm going to want just about every upper hand I can in this upcoming area. Just because I think it's slightly higher level for me. I think. I might be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure. And thank goodness I have walking bomb. Oh, well, would you look at this place? Well, would you look at this place?
Fall back! Fall back already!
Taking the peak will not be easy, my lord.
I gave the Wardens one chance to die with honor. Instead, they hole up like cowards. We follow the King's advice, then. Starve them out.
But the peak has months of supplies.
Then we wait. When they are too weak to lift their weapons, we will send them to their final judgment.
What was that? Felt a bit woozy there. I'm not mad, am I? You saw it too?
I've heard an Orlesian ballad about something like this. A beauty trapped in a dream. In the song, Belisa never wakes up.
Your prissy friend here is making me nervous, Warden. How's this even possible? The place must truly be haunted.
Oh, you mean to tell me that there's ghosts? Don't mind that. Strange phenomena can be seen where the veil is thin.
The veil?
That's what separates us from the Fade and demons.
Demons? Thank Andraste you came, Warden.
Yeah.
After you.
Don't worry. I've got this. This place is gonna be perfectly fine. Look at this. There's little ghosty goos.
Careful! I think they've seen us!
Oh crap, right. Do I have a different, oh shit, I don't. Okay.
It has begun. It shall be done. Very well.
I never liked this part.
Best be wary.
I should have grabbed a different staff. I should have sold all of my staffs is the problem. I completely forgot that that this was the only other staff I had.
Let's have at it! All right. Let's go!
Let's just draw you over here.
As you said.
Heal, Alistair! Heal! Uh-oh. Heal more, Alistair!
A bit more dying, please.
All the support. And I'll just do this so we don't have to worry about this little guy over here.
Now we do battle.
Oh, he's dead. Okay. Wait, what? Oh. You, get the fuck out of here!
Watch out! We must fight. Let us do it quickly.
Let me heal up Alistair.
Be careful!
It shall be done.
Alistair, heal.
All right. Very well.
Damn you!
I don't know why I'm casting like that. I should just... No, never mind. I thought I always cast my spells out of my staff. Okay. Now. Orlin's Lord. Or Master, Antique Warden Crossbow. Which I guess I could give it to Alistair. Alistair, since he's going with Sword and Board, is going to at least have some dexterity. So he could actually use it. So let me level you up, Morrigan. Morrigan! Could upgrade her to have bear shape, but I'm feeling more Cone of Cold in all honesty. Actually, let's go ahead and give her heal. Just because the more people that have heal, the better. Ally health below... we'll say... nah. Health below 25%. Usability... heal. And if we're doing things right, we shouldn't even really need Mind Blast. So let me see. If enemy of highest health use Vulnerability Hex, and that way... and that way, we can essentially just chain off a whole bunch of combos that way. Or more specifically, we can just do a whole bunch of damage that way. Because I believe Vulnerability Hex will reduce their, all of their elemental resistances. Resistances! Hopefully. Hello, Ness. What's going on over here?
Men's morale is low. My spells are of no use in this matter, Commander.
There is more to leading men than sorcery, Avernus. I will remind them that they're wardens. Men! I won't lie to you! The situation is grim. Our forces outnumbered, our bellies empty, and our hearts are sagging. But we are wardens!
Not just our hearts that are sagging.
Darkspawn flee when they hear our horns. Archdemons die when they taste our blades. So are we to bend knee to a mere human despot? No! I, for one, will never give up! I, for one, will never surrender just to dance on Arlen's gallows. So I propose here and now, in these hallowed halls where generations of our brethren stood vigil against darkspawn and evil, that we send a message to that fat bastard. In this sacred place, proud men, strong men stood defiant, and would rather die than submit to tyranny.
So brave, even when starving, and my great-great-grandmother stood with them.
I can't believe the king attacked the Grey Wardens.
Everyone knows they were banished, but to murder them like that... King Arlen must have been a monster. But I've gabbed enough. Lead on, my friend.
He must have been a monster. Well, I've gabbed on enough. Let's continue. This poster reads, on these grounds, virtuous men stood against a tyrant. They stood defiant and stood for freedom, and they died. It is signed by the Grey Warden defenders who were besieged by King Arlen's forces. Captain Mello, the Black Ferret, Chair Thrower Lopez, Sir Derek of Orlais, and Jason the Longbow. Alan the Quibbler, Cartography Martyr, David the Silent, Dustin the Colorblind, Ebinger of the Bovine Brethren, Farrell the Feral, Sir Graham the Untiring, and Jason Sands les Argonauts. Langley the Nefarious, Lucky Lacuna, Mad Dog Smeedos, Matthias the Bloodied, McGurk the Vile Priest, Melissa the Magical Malefactor, Olm the Stretched, and Packrat Dirksen. Sergeant Red Morrison, Santos the Silent Scimitar, Vitriolic Eric, Weak Eye Santos, and Wellburn the Exhaustive Fire. The fuck did I just read? Oh crap, that's an arcane horror. Oh boy. And he is spawning... This is actually the perfect time to do this. Let me make sure I'm out of range. Nice, paralysis explosion.
It's begun. It shall be done.
There we go. Got rid of the arcane horror already.
I shall do it. It has begun.
And there we go. It's all done. I always forget if it's the arcane horror that is resistant to magic or if it is the revenant that's resistant to magic. I can't remember. I know one is better at resisting magic than
Do
the
not
other.
let them overwhelm us, as you say. It has begun.
Go down!
As you say.
Have you no concern for your own existence? All right, let's go!
Oh, whoops.
Time to take steel.
Let's make this quick.
Wait, how are these ones being affected by my staff?
Very well.
Oh, Morgan went down. I didn't even see her go down. It happened so fast. No, let's deactivate. Let's deactivate the death siphon. Minus to cunning, that's not really going to affect Morgan. She'll be fine. Bit of dexterity now. Actually, I might as well just go with strength. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab the shield balance.
Just like you wanted.
This has been done. Go ahead and grab some ice arrows.
What now?
Which reminds me, Liliana, swap weapons. And what arrows does she have? Let's go ahead and place her with some fire arrows. And here, mayhaps, there may be something useful. In here, mayhaps, something useful to be found. We did it! This book is badly burned. You can make a word out here and there, and that is all. Oh, thank goodness.
The door won't hold, Archivist.
Almost done. The truth must be told.
What does it matter? We're dead.
Our grand rebellion so close. And to die here, a stillbirth.
We never should have done it. Wardens aren't supposed to oppose kings and princes.
Should we stand idly by while...
Another one. Rebellion? What's this about a rebellion?
Oh,
Only the
don't worry
bookwork
about that.
burned.
Maybe there are other records.
We can only hope.
These things can have unusual powers.
Other records we may find.
I think we work well together.
Again, I love that. You. Oh, shit!
You will learn to fear me.
Okay, this is fine. Let me heal myself.
Time to take steel.
Let me help you guys out real quick.
I cannot continue like this.
This is interesting. I'm not sure why Morgan. Well, here, let me set it to self. If self health goes below 25%. Because I can cover everyone else. And Morgan has more attack spells than I do, so it'll pay off for her to have these other abilities. Let's go ahead and grab expert combat training. Mechanical expertise. I believe that involves picking locks, right? Yeah. Yeah, sure. I'll go ahead and grab it.
The further we go,
Warden Scribe. Heavy metal
the
shield.
more questions I have. I hope there's answers ahead.
What else can I find? Nothing. We're good. Let's go.
Make them pay for every inch, men!
Did that guy just try to attack with his
Hold the
fist?
flank! Avernus, we need you!
Nelatep Obrasoth Sithan Net Vekon.
Andraste's blood! What?
More Avernus! Whatever it takes!
Keli A Benfotos Victus.
Press them! Press them now!
No! I command you, fight the king's men!
Fool! So much death, suffering, and oh yes, blood. The veil is torn now. Your soul is mine, Avernus.
Acolytes, retreat now! The battle is lost!
Avernus!
What just happened? Oh no, more fighting.
Fuse, that sounds pretty awful. What is keeping you awake?
Unusual powers.
Uh-oh.
Be wary.
Oh shit, right. I remember how this thing goes.
It is begun.
I shall do it.
Right away.
If we must fight, let us do it quickly.
Right.
Shall be done.
Okay, I might be able to paralyze him.
Very well.
Let's make this quick. You will learn to fear me.
Constantly thinking of fucking a woman, maybe. I see. Is she like nearby at this moment, Fuse, or what have you? Oh, god damn it!
It shall be done.
I see.
I shall.
I am armed. Best be wary. As you say. Quickly, we must fight!
I'm gonna go ahead and heal myself. Come on, almost got him. There we go. Almost killed myself with my own spell.
The wardens summoned demons. Can't believe it. And my grandmother, she knew.
Don't get me wrong. No, not like I like someone. I just want to smash. Okay. I'm retarded, so let's call it. Okay. I got you, Fuse. I got you. Yeah, just hormonally active. All that good stuff. Well, I'll just say if you end up finding someone on, like, you know, Tinder or something, just make sure wear a condom. Just make sure wear a slipper. 10 hours of not sleeping get you wrong. I can imagine. Like, I mean, I'm used to staying awake for like 20-hour periods, and then, you know, I just kind of sleep for like 10. Especially since, you know, once the sun's out, it's just kind of like, oh, hey, look, the sun. And then your, like, eyes catch on fire, and you're just like, guess I'm awake for the rest of the day. But yeah, like, I definitely know the feeling of just being like, I just want to sleep, please. She's fighting for her life.
I believed that my family was better than that. But answers may lay up ahead.
You are on Jim Tryhard. My arms hurt. Winter's Breath. Right! There are 2 forms of Winter's Breath. I completely forgot. And you get one here. Oh my goodness. Radiates cold, 15% cold damage, cold resistance. It would actually be better for me to give that to Morrigan, and for me to take her magic staff instead. Oh wait, but she can't use it. Haha! Sucks to be you, Morrigan, with your shitty magic. With your shagic. My arms and body hurt. Well, it just shows to Goya that being lazy pays off in the end. Fuse. By not working out. By not working out, you can avoid all of the damage to your arms.
It has begun.
I suppose violence is the solution. Sometimes.
As you say.
I don't know if I actually end up hitting anyone like that.
Very well. Best be wary.
Is that all you got?
Spirit damage is really good against demons. Raspberry jam. Fucking shit, man. Raspberry jam. Good stuff. I actually could really go for some raspberry jam. That sounds good right now. Fuse, have you eaten today? Well, hello there, lady.
Step no further, Warden. This one would speak with you.
Why should I speak with you?
Because this peak is mine. This one is the Dryden, Commander, Sophia. All these things.
Grandmother?
You have slain many of the demon ilk to get here. This
I
one
just stand
would
up.
propose a deal.
Go eat, Fuse. Go eat something. So fuck it. I'm just gonna starve. Levy, I'm afraid your great-great-grandmother is possessed.
That or she's really let herself go. My great-great-grandmother is dead. I don't know what that is.
Is anything of the real Sophia left inside you?
This one has tasted her memories, seen her
I'm not
thoughts
hungry,
in
man.
hidden places.
Fair enough.
But she is food for this one. No more, no less.
And why should I trust a demon?
What is one woman child compared to your might? Strike me down if my terms offend. A fool this one would be to betray the Warden.
Tell me about this deal.
You can't be serious. There's nothing left of Commander Dryden. She's possessed.
Your fledgling should mind its place. Meek, subservient, quiet. This one will answer your question. The Soldier's Peak traps me. This one sees so many tantalizing places in the Dryden's memories. This one would see the world herself. For me to be free, into the old Mage Tower you go and destroy. In return, this one seals the veil. No more demons. No more enemies. Your peak would be safe. Just let this one go into the world.
What am I destroying?
The magics. All moving things. The very stone if you have the power. Something inside keeps my kind locked away.
And what exactly will you give me if I free you?
This one will roam, this one will see, this one will feed. But without me, the veil will grow weaker.
Oh, sorry, I misread
More
that grossly.
demons, more misery. You choose just one of my kind, or many.
If you need more sleep fuse, please do. Sleep's important to anyone. Especially if you're still in the growing period, which I think you can still grow in height until the age of about like 25. Like I think 25 is just the point where it's like you're completely done growing. I'm kind of energized. You're in that point where you're energized, but at the same time you're tired. Is that what's going on? Or not so much that you're tired, but just that like your brain is kind of like your brain is still like in that that sleep area. 1.73, I think. Oh god, that's like 6 foot something. Either way, you could be taller. Just don't get too tall, otherwise your lifespan would decrease. Tell me about Sophia Drayden.
This one knows all, but will only talk after the tower lies broken.
Or I make a deal. Between the deal, what do I get out of this
Your
person?
kind likes gold, yes? This one knows of all hidden places. If you help, this knowledge is yours.
You tell Levy anything he wants to know about Sophia.
You get your gold and nothing else. Well, of the wardens. The levy gets no questions, no answers.
I wouldn't have you deal with her or it on my account.
Well, I'm off to break the tower then.
Good, good. Nothing must live. Gnash stone
In due
with
time,
teeth
Fuse.
if you can.
In due time, Fuse, I will take care of this. I can't remember if she gets pissed off over you looting her stuff.
What now?
No. They rarely ever do. Sophia Drayden's journal. In due time, Fuse, I will take care of her. Harshly.
Trap right ahead. Trap right ahead.
These are indeed traps that are right ahead. Let me take care of the guys back here.
It has begun.
Just so we don't have to deal with them yet.
As you
Raise
say.
the wall.
It has begun.
Mass paralysis. Ha! Idiot! Idiot! Oh wait, that's my character. Fuck! Yep, every trap disarmed gives you 40 XP. Very well worth it. Okay. What is there to be had in here?
Do not let them overwhelm us.
Yeah, let me hit you with Virulent Tracking Bomb.
You cannot win.
Done and done. Yo, how's it going,
Another
Rain?
down.
How you doing today? Ability notes. This appears to be old research of the Mage Avernus. They detail a series of experiments in terse clinical handwriting.
Day 32. The subject is not responding to the stimuli. Testing the pain threshold has uncovered nothing. Only 3 subjects are left. Day 82. If only I could reproduce last night's extraordinary success. Electricity is only a catalyst. The blood is the key. Day 97. Energy and blood. Repeated applications have duplicated the results. I conjecture that success can be induced alchemically. But there are no more subjects left. If only I had 1 more, or a dozen. The things I could do.
The noxious potion appears to be a culmination of Avernus' horrific research. It promises to unlock the hidden potential of the tainted blood you drank during their joining. Drinking it! How am I doing tonight? I'm doing well, thank you so much, Rain. Are you gonna keep streaming so I can come back in 15 minutes? Yeah, you can, yeah. I'll still be streaming then, Fuse. Yes, but I'm doing quite well. I had a series of tech issues before I started streaming, though. One of which was, I like drinking, flavored bubbly water. And I don't know how, exactly, but this thing ended up getting shaken up quite a bit at some point. And the carbonation, never settled. So when I opened it, I quite literally got soaked. My keyboard ended up getting hit with a good chunk of water, and I was just like, oh no. So I had to deal with that. I like beer. Okay, I'm out. Go for it, Fuse. Hello there. How are you doing today?
I hear you. Don't disrupt my concentration. Even now, the demons seek to replenish their numbers. Are you to thank for this welcomed but temporary imbalance?
I did that with Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper is one of those drinks where it's like, it has to be cold for me to drink it. I can't drink it if it's like warm or even just like room temperature. I'm kind of like, Coca-Cola, however, I'm okay with. The old warden Mage, you're still alive?
Only just. I have only a short time left.
Careful. This man has dabbled in matters forbidden by the Maker. He may look frail, but don't trust him.
So the Maker told you that, did he? Short-sighted men have forbidden my research, not any god. Enough. Why are you here? What is your intent?
I've seen your experiments.
They were necessary. Any tool, any iota of information that could defeat the fell demons was justified. As a warden, you should know that.
Necessary. Having to relieve yourself after an 8-hour ride is necessary. But there's no excuse for summoning demons.
Charming.
He could fly with those things, Rain. And fly he did. He flew so far that even the dragons were rivaled by him. How do you know I'm a warden?
A combination of my research and blood magic. But even without that, who else would brave Soldier's Peak?
Actually, I think... This guy might not actually be a... No, he would have to be a warden. I think. My goodness. I want some answers.
To what questions, I wonder? Ask.
Have you survived all these years?
The Chantry foolishly forbids blood magic, but there are so many secrets to uncover. As my body decayed, I found ways to extend it. But that can only go so far.
Tell me about what happened here.
What use would storytelling serve? The tyrant Arland is long dead, as is all our noble co-conspirators and the Grand Rebellion. Sophia's corpse may walk and talk, but she, too, is no more.
Was Arland a tyrant?
He ruled with fear and poison, his treachery pit noble against noble in terrible battle. We thought him a monster. We gathered allies to rebel. But the toll of years has erased our failure, hasn't it? It seemed so pressing then, but the kingdom lives on.
What happened to the rebellion?
Too many mouths to quiet. Even sorcery can only go so far. So we met with Tirn Kuzland. With him on our side, we had a chance of victory.
Oh.
Instead, the King's Guard ambushed us. Commander Dryden and I barely escaped.
He practiced blood magic on nobles?
Of course, to nudge people to keep our secrets safe. Sophia should have let me nudge harder. Her scruples were her undoing.
You sure? You had to have known that summoning so many demons was foolhardy.
Perhaps, but it was survival. For months, I prepared the summoning circles, researched the darkest depths of the Fade. That moment was a triumph of demonic law. Dozens of demons, called by my hand. But with so many variables, I suppose, calculation errors were inevitable. I was so close.
Scruples? You're to blame for all of this. Some things you just don't do.
From a warden, that means something. So tired, so old. Let me undo my greatest of mistakes. Let me cleanse this place. Then I will accept whatever justice you feel I merit.
Commander Dryden knew of the demons?
She gave the order. I would have summoned the demons anyway. Only under wardens can true magical research continue. A chance to rediscover the secrets of ancient Tevinter.
Whoa, buddy. That shit's there's some dark shit that you're, saying right now.
Chantry lies told to subjugate the mages, to keep them docile.
Hey, you know, well, you know what, fair enough. I'll ask something else. Sophia's great-grandson brought me here. Levy, go ahead.
Master Mage, sir, my family name has been worth less than dirt for over a century. Do you have any proof that Sophia was a hero?
The boy who braved the mists. So you heeded my call. Ha 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 ha, and you are a Dryden. The cosmos has a sense of humor.
Your call?
He was but a boy when he entered the tunnels below the peak. His heart pure, his character certain. In dreams, I gave him the keys he would need. He would be my deliverance.
Oh, you clever bastard. So.
Your great-great-grandmother was the best of us. Brave, charismatic, fiery, utterly devoted to the fight. But still we lost. We fought against a tyrant, you know, so full of vigor then, so blind to consequence. But proof? There's none to be had.
Hold on a second. I got a message. Okay. I'm sorry, Levi. Or Levy.
I had hoped.
God damn it.
But thank you, Warden.
What was the purpose of your experiments?
To stop the demonic tide, to correct the miscalculations of the past. Blood magic comes from demons. They could counter every bit of law I knew. But the Darkspawn taint, that is alien to them. And it has power.
What power?
The Wardens use it merely to sense Darkspawn. A triviality. My research has discovered so much more, hinted at even greater heights. This knowledge could not only save Soldier's Peak, with it the Wardens could grow even more powerful.
You teach me what you've learned.
You've already read my research. But in time, with the proper materials, I could learn so much more. Yes? So be it.
The time for questions is over.
My only request, if justice or vengeance drive you, stay your hand until the demons are dealt with.
Sophia asked me to kill you. We must deal with her.
You are wise not to trust her. We will deal with her first, and afterwards, we must go to the Great Hall. There, I will repair the damage I caused so long ago. There will be peril. The demons will fight us every step of the way. Come.
Don't worry, I got Vernish with me.
What now? What's next?
What else is there to be had around here? Alright, this guy. Yeah. He's just... Hey, buddy, what you doing? Oh, you know, just hanging around. Okay. Time to go deal with Sophia. As Avernus casually walks over there. You know, because he has to look like a badass. As is his mantra. He must look like a badass. As is his mantra. Every time he enters a battle, he says, "Hello, my name is Avernus. Look at my ears. I'm a badass."
He lives! You were supposed to kill him!
Ah, the architect of my downfall. So clever in your deceit. And what has it brought you?
Treacherous Wardens, at every turn! This one will crush you!
Honestly, thought I'd believe you, Sophia.
You are a worm! You are awful! This one will see you suffer.
I'm finished hiding. After these long, bitter years, let it be over, once and for all.
This one will give you the end you crave.
Help me now, Warden.
Alongside Avernus.
Danger approaches.
Most excellent!
Oh my god!
You asked for it!
Tear them apart!
It is begun.
Here's the trouble!
We have done it. You know what? This place actually isn't all that difficult.
Quick,
at least if you're using magic. Quick, to the main hall.
With so few of her minions to protect her, the demon was no challenge for us. But we must act quickly. The real challenge lies ahead. The veil must be closed.
What do I do?
I will unravel the summoning circles I drew so long ago. Waves of spirits and demons may come through. Dispatch them. I will begin.
Oh, if you insist.
I must summon the magical energies. I feel them. They're coming.
Let me level up before we go doing this. Hold on, just a moment. Mage's own tinted blood becomes a weapon, sapping the caster's health slightly, but inflicting spirit damage on the target darkspawn. Oh, right. Yeah, actually, that's a really good ability for me to have. And use, actually. And I can learn Revival. Yeah, I'll go ahead and learn Revival now. Let me go ahead and assign this right there. There we go. Well, let's just stop this whole deal.
Ready!
Oh, hold on. Time out. She's using fire arrows. I need the ice arrows.
As you say. We must fight. Let us do it quickly.
Yeah. The ability does quite a bit of damage. At the cost of a bit of my health, but the extra damage is very well worth it.
Very well. Of all the blasted.
Let's have at it!
Okay. Okay.
It shall be done.
That's an Ash Wraith, which is actually going to suffer quite a bit from my ice abilities.
It is begun.
I'm gonna go ahead and, yeah, do this combo.
As you say.
Nice, and Alistair was just barely out of reach of it.
Very well.
Yeah! You asked for it!
As you say. It is begun.
I tried to be merciful. Another battle, I see.
Nice. Okay, then it should just be like a Desire Demon, I think. Yep, there she is.
Most excellent! Careful!
All of the spirit damage. All of it. Oh no. I got her.
I cannot be defeated.
I can't hold on.
Oh, calm down, Liliana. We did it. Meh. Hey, Vernus.
It's over. The veil is strong now. Stronger, at least. I said I'd submit to judgment. And so I shall. Can I be left to experiment in peace?
You must atone. Research ways to help wardens ethically.
With what time I have left, I will do this. It may take months or years for my research to reach fruition. When it does, I will send for you. Thank you for this, Warden.
You're welcome.
You've done it, Warden. Soldier's Peak is safe again. That old geezer of Vernus deserves the gallows if you ask me, but people will do queer things.
Liliana's always dramatic.
But if he does the proper research, without the sacrifices and blood magic and all, maybe he'll turn up something good. But there was no proof to redeem my family.
Grandmother, I'm not sure about, but you are a good man.
Well, thanks, Warden. For so long, I was focused on the past, on answers. But I think I would have been better off had I stayed at home. Enough of that, though. I find myself at a loss. You've got a whole fortress now. I suppose I should start plying my trade again.
Where will you go?
I might use the peak as a base of operations. So many bandits about, but none would dare come here. Nice place to store trade goods. You, of course, will get a sizable discount.
Looks like we're done here. A demonic invasion thwarted, a warden base safely rescued. We do good work.
We do, don't we? And I was the epitome of the entire thing. Oh yeah, the Warden Steel stuff. Which I guess I'll give to Alistair, just because, he has a lot to gain from it. The other idea is Sten. You found an old painting, one dating back to Commander Asturion's times. Perhaps Asturian history. Oh god. I'm good. I cite the Grey Warden Oath, and then a chest just magically appears from the wall. Shadow Belt. What does this do? Right, reduces hostility and increases critical chance. Which would actually be really good for Leliana. Soon enough, I'm not even gonna have her in my group, but it doesn't mean I can't go ahead and upgrade her. I can't wear the Warren Commander stuff yet. Oh wait, no, that was Liliana. Okay, it's still the same problem. Don't worry, we'll get it eventually. Okay. So, now I guess I'll probably just camp out and then just come right back. I think that's enough in order to do the thing. It's either that or I have to go to Denerim and then come back. And essentially what I can do is, since this is the console version, there's a chest that will be spawned that I can store stuff at. And essentially I can just store all of my gear in there, and it will upgrade as I play the game. And then, you know, of course I can just go ahead and at the end of the game take it all out, or even before the end of the game, I can take it all out and sell it.
Indeed.
Yes.
Okay, let's go back to Soldier's Peak. Let's see if that is enough in order to spawn them. It is. Sweet. Hey, Levy.
Welcome back, Warden. As you can see, we've been busy. Cleaned the place up a bit. Even my brother Mikhail came out of hiding. Never will you find a finer smith. Also, got some goods stored here that might interest you. Buy them now before my cousins move it all someplace else.
Did you tell your family about Sophia?
I thought about it, but I figured that it's not a bad thing to believe that you come from a line of lions. Even if the truth is a touch more complicated. Our family's belief that we were wronged. It gave us strength to make something of ourselves. King Arlen sounded like a right nasty piece of work. Sophia was branded a traitor. She consorted with blood mages. But in spite of it all, I think she was a hero.
The keep looks a lot different.
We've a big family. When you were away, we all pitched in. Hard to believe there were undead, demons, and worse around here, right?
Any trouble with Avernus?
Haven't heard a peep from him. Seems to like keeping to himself. But I keep telling the children to stay away from the tower.
I'd like to
Certainly.
see your wares. Has the Shaper's Amulet. I'll go ahead and buy the Soul Rot Bombs and the Freeze Bombs. Hell, I'll buy all of this stuff. Not that stuff, though. Freeze Bomb recipe and Soul Rot recipe are always nice. Essentially, they're just some quick quick explosions that you can use on your enemies, which is always nice to have. And then here it is, the mighty party storage chest. Okay. Can throw 2 damage, +1 armor penetration. This increases healing effects and 1.5 armor penetration. Just because Alistair will probably end up being our tank for the next area. Yeah, we'll actually keep Oathkeeper. I'll put the blackened hardwood staff in there. Got all these shields that I can throw in there. I'll hold on to that stuff. Okay. I'll just store away all this. Besides the battle dress of the Provocator. Seeker Circle and Ephemeral Built. Have no use of them. This is all healing items. Besides that lesser thing of grounding. That's not a healing item at all. Fluid Spur, that's something I can sell. I have to figure out, right, the statuettes, I believe it's Alistair that likes those. Bronze Symbol of Andraste, that would be something that Liliana would like. That. Yeah, those can all be stored away. They're just basic gifts that you can give people. I don't really care, though. They're just kind of like, okay.
You?
Hey, Jester.
You're the warden? My family owes you.
Yeah, they do.
Any weapons I make, I will sell you for a discount.
How you doing tonight, Jester? What are you up to? You're a weaponsmith, then.
Indeed. I have spent my life studying steel, dragonbone, and more. I learned all I could in human lands, and exiled dwarves taught me more. Give me the finest metals and materials, and I can make wonders for you.
You're Levy's brother. Not much of a family.
I have a family full of traders living a soft life, getting fat. I chose to learn the way of metal and stone. It keeps me strong.
And yeah, he sells a lot of really good stuff. Like, a lot of really good stuff. Along with, Warden Recruit shields. And just the, Grey Warden shields that, along with the Grey Warden helmet and... yeah. He sells a lot of good stuff, okay? Studded leather armor. I wonder what it is made out of. It is made out of inscriptions. I'm in a rough place, nor good or bad. One of those, like, I really don't know what to do right now. One of those states. Let me think. Based upon my level, actually be better for me to go to the, Lake Calenhad first. Yeah. Best for me to go ahead and do Circle of Magi now, because one, I can get Win, then, which will give me 3 minutes. Oh my god, what the fuck?
Begun. More the fools they! If we must fight, let us do it quickly.
Hold on. Let me see if I can paralyze it.
Right, man.
I can.
I think we work well together.
We did it! Oh, poor Renaud. Feldspar ring. Poor Renaud. We will miss ye. I really like the tints in this game, just because they are reminiscent of what a lot of tints are like in real life. A lot of people think tints are supposed to be like the big things, but it's like if you're camping alone, you don't want a big tent because it'll just weigh you down, and it's a lot more to bring with you. It's better to just go ahead and bring, you know, a small tent that you can set up by yourself.
As you say.
I'm just in a rut right now. I gotcha. Well, hopefully it passes soon, Jester. Samael, the deserter.
What business would the mighty Grey Wardens have with a man like me?
I'm here on behalf of the Blackstone Irregulars.
Oh? What is this about?
I hear you stole supplies from the guild.
I worried this might happen. I hoped it wouldn't be you who came for me. I have no choice. Forgive me, Warden, but I cannot go back with you.
Enemies approaching!
You're not alone.
You cannot come back with us, guys!
It has begun.
Try that again!
I am your death! Begin the onslaught!
There we go, that's one kill.
As you say. Get off!
Another battle, I see.
Let's have at it!
We did it! Win is awesome. Win's okay. Like, I definitely enjoy her purely for the sake of her being a mage.
A little something extra for friendship.
Yeah, I believe I just gave them some, yeah, I gave them lyrium potions in order to complete that task. Yeah, 10 of them, I believe it is.
Wow,
hey,
look
Kester.
at this. I remember taking you across when you left with that fella Duncan. And now you're a Grey Warden. My pap used to tell me stories about them.
Hello, Kester. Why aren't you manning the boat?
Templars took the boat.
How dare they? What, was the boat a mage as well? Ha 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 ha.
I don't got a clue. They wouldn't tell me. Gregor just came down and said, "Don't you worry, Kester, we got it all under control, we do." Didn't say nothing else. And then he puts Carol in charge of my boat. Lissy, named for my grandmum she was.
Something wrong up there at the tower?
I told you, they didn't tell me nothing. And if I know they're mages, I'm better off keeping out of their business. If I had to guess, I'd guess it had to do with magic, but the tower's always got something to do with magic.
This is true. Is there no way to get across?
You could try swimming, but I don't recommend it. Nasty things in that lake. I reckon it's all them potions they dump in there. Gregor's told me to stay here till it blows over, but I'm telling you, some storms don't blow over easy.
I don't play mages, so I always have her around. Plus, Mom. What class do you normally play, Rain? Well, that's a good start, Chester. Yeah, plus Win is, she starts off as a support mage, which is always nice. You don't have to use a level up in order to get her heal. She just kind of comes with it, I believe. You could convince the Templars to let me in.
Maybe you could at that. I'm sure your mind's all afire now, eh?
What are your opinions on this?
I reckon it's good for them mages. Gather them all, learn them some proper magics. I know what they say about mages, but the Maker made them for a purpose. If you can't trust him, who can you trust?
So you know the Knight Commander Gregor well?
Oh, I can't say that. I'm lucky he's good enough to give me the time of day. The first enchanter's all right.
He's polite as can be, but he's always a little distant, if you get my drift. But Gregor'll stay to talk. I reckon he likes hearing from us common folk, you know? He's a man to be respected, that Gregor. All right, keep safe, you hear?
I tend to stick to rogues. Rogues are a good choice. Warriors are definitely the weakest ones in Origins, without a doubt. And an archer rogue is probably the strongest in the second and third game. Sword and board warriors are like, I only ever really do that whenever, you know, whenever I want a
What are you looking at?
a tank.
Good day, and welcome to the Spoiled Princess. Is there something I can get for you?
Because you can build what was it? Like, with Alistair, one of the things I like to do is try... sometimes it won't happen, but a lot of the times I can pull it off. Is that I can get him the 100% spell resistance. And then on top of that, on top of his 100% spell resistance, you can actually build him to have almost complete resistance against archery as well. At least from the front. So as long as he's taking on enemies, if there are archers behind him, he's completely set. And then if they're a mage, he's still completely set because he has 100% spell resistance. It's wonderful. If it is my character I'm playing, then I just do that myself. Or at least I did when I first started up. When I first started playing a sword and board warrior. I might try something different next time I play a sword and board. Why is the inn called the Spoiled Princess?
It was my father's idea. He ran the inn before me, and he named it for my sister. She was his little princess. Princess decided the country was too dull for her and moved to Denerim. More glamorous, she said. Well, she was found murdered, robbed of all the trinkets my father bought her with his hard-earned money. My father died of shock and heartbreak. Mother stopped eating, and I got the struggling inn. The name stuck. That's the story.
That is awful.
Of course. What would you like?
I'd like a drink. I want your milkshake. Let me grab a couple of fire bombs, and of course all of the heals. I'll grab a few lesser lyrium potions just because those could be useful to me. And let me... Thank goodness, I'm already... I could use these coatings and whatnot against my enemies. I agree, they are weakest though. Easier just to take Alistair. Yeah. Of course, one really good thing about it is that warriors, because they have like the weakest abilities, they tend to get the best items. Like, there are some really good build items that you can get with a with just a warrior in general. Fluid spur, don't need that.
Yes?
I'm sorry to tell you, but your husband is dead.
Why? What did he do to deserve this?
He joined a dangerous profession, lady. Okay, just run and fade out through the door, why don't you? Just run and fade through the door, jeez. Can't believe that lady. That lady! Just running and fading through the door like that, jeez. Alright, let me go ahead and throw the antique warden crossbow onto Alistair. It'll give him something. You know, well, no, actually this will be fine, because a lot of the... it's actually really interesting, because as much as you would expect to be going up against magic at the Circle Tower, you end up against demons, and they don't really do spells, they just do type damage a lot of the time, and a lot of the time the type damage is spirit. So if I could kit Alistair out to have resistance against spirit, Oh no, actually there are quite a few mages there. But they're on the lower levels. I should be okay against them just because I have a whole bunch of just because my own magics should match up against them. Should. Because the other idea is that I could go over to the mountains and I could buy him the Templar armor there, which will essentially make him... He'll essentially be invincible here after we do that, but that's too easy.
You're not looking to get across to the tower, are you? Because I have strict orders not to let anyone pass.
Why? I need to get to the tower.
No one gets to the tower. No one. The tower is off limits to all.
Hey, I'm a mage, let me in.
No! Now go away!
As a Grey Warden, I demand to be brought to the tower.
Oh, you're a Grey Warden, are you? Prove it.
Prove it?
Kill some Darkspawn. Come on, let's see some righteous Grey Wardening.
How's it going, Starlo? What are you up to, man? Grey Wardening isn't something you do, it's what you are. There aren't any Darkspawn here.
Well, that's good, I suppose. Wouldn't want Darkspawn smeared across the landscape. I hear their blood is black. Is that true? You'd know if you were a Grey Warden.
It's not black, but it burns when you touch it.
Oh, pleasant,
when they
eh?
touch you.
Good thing I don't have to kill them, then. Anyway, it was nice chatting with you. Now, on your way, right now, go.
Shall I be honest? It's up to you, Starlo. Can we work something out?
I don't know. I am feeling a little peckish, though.
You want me to feed you?
Parshera, here. Munch on these if you like.
Ho! Cookies!
I am content to part with them if it saves us from this fool.
Where do you get those?
There was a child, a fat, slovenly thing, in the last village we passed. I relieved him of these confections. He didn't need more.
He stole cookies from a child?
For his own good.
Yummy. You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours, yes? We can go across now, if you really want.
Yes, let's go.
Come along, I suppose.
I love Sten. Heroic accomplishments. I've killed 132 Darkspawn. Good for me.
And I want 2 men stationed within sight of the doors at all times. Do not open the doors without my express consent. Is that clear?
Yes, sir. The doors are barred. Are they keeping people out or in?
Now we wait and pray.
Rhaegar, good to see you again.
Well, look who's back. A proper Grey Warden now, are we? Glad you're not dead.
You're truly glad I'm not dead?
Perhaps. Now we're dealing with a situation that doesn't involve you, Grey Warden.
This tower was my home. I want to know what's happened.
I shall speak plainly. The tower is no longer under our control. Abominations and demons stalk the tower's halls. We were too complacent. First Jowan, now this. Don't think I've forgotten your role in Jowan's escape.
I'm glad my friend escaped from you.
I can only hope that someday Jowan gets what he deserves. But right now I have other pressing concerns.
But what has become of the first enchanter?
We don't know. We saw only demons, hunting Templars and mages alike. I realized we could not defeat them and told my men to flee.
What can I do to help?
I have sent word to Denerim, calling for reinforcements and the right of annulment.
Can you think of annulling the entire circle?
The mages are probably already dead. Any abominations remaining in there must be dealt with, no matter what.
This situation is dire. There is no alternative. Everything in the tower must be destroyed so it can be made safe again.
I got you, Starlow. Well, I'd lie if I said that I didn't have those thoughts myself sometimes. Yeah, but it really is just a matter of, yeah, continue your story. A few years out of high school is not enough time in order to really determine, like, anything, really. You just don't really know, like, because, like, it really takes a good, like, 10 years in order for somebody to get settled into a position where they are comfortable. So, a few years out, and it's gonna take some more time. I would say keep on pushing, man. Keep on pushing. Wait, I could clean the tower out now.
I assure you, an abomination is a force to be reckoned with, and you will face more than one.
I have confidence in my abilities.
Arrogance hangs about you like some fell cloud, doesn't it? If you succeed, I would owe you much, enough that I would pledge my Templars to your cause. Without word from Denerim, I must determine our course. Surely destroying Darkspawn is a worthy goal.
I would think so. We have an agreement,
A word
then.
of caution. Once you cross that threshold, there is no turning back. The great doors must remain barred. I will open them for no one until I have proof that it is safe. I will only believe it is over if the first enchanter stands before me and tells me it is so. If Irving has fallen, then the circle is lost and must
Hi,
be
Bugaboo.
destroyed.
How
May
you
Andraste
doing?
lend you her courage, whatever you decide.
Wait, fuck. Iago. It is the great Iago. What are you up to today, Bugaboo? Baboo?
Make have mercy on me.
No.
I wish this were over. We're running low on supplies, and I don't know how much longer we'll last.
Do you need help?
We need the abominations and demons out of this place, if that's what you mean. If you have anything to trade, that would be helpful too.
Sure. I'll trade. It's got a backpack. It's mine. I'll learn the firebomb recipe, as is necessary, and I'll go ahead and take the usual consumables. The Tome of Arcane Technique. Holy fuck wagon. Oh, sorry about that. Ow. My new phone is hello, but majorly fucking with my typing. Fuck. I can see that, Bugaboo. Is it something you just have to get used to, or is it quite literally just like wonked out when it comes to typing? Andro's Blessing. I would not mind having that. That's actually a really good item, but I would definitely not be the one wearing it, because I'm going to be the one dedicating into blood magic. The Charm of Still Waters. What else do you have? Reinforced Mage's Cowl. This would give me more mental resistance. Sure, I end up losing some dexterity, and the extra 2 willpower would definitely be helpful as well. Sure, I'll take it. Staff of the Magister Lord. The funny thing is, it's like there's a lot of boss weapons in this game, but like you're only supposed to be able to afford one. Supposed to. I made my mind up on what I want to do for my profession. I want to hunt for a living. It benefits me not only financially wise, but also food wise. Plus, I know how to skin and set up traps, but my parents think that's not a good choice, so I thought about butcher. I mean, you can always see about moving to Alaska, Starlo. You know, become one of those people that lives in the hill country. You know, living day by day, hunting meat, all of that fun stuff. I just have to get used to the new keyboard. How is the cutie that is you? Bugaboo, you compliment me too much. I am not. I am no cutie. I am not cute. I am a vicious animal. Hell-bent on destroying the world. Actually, yeah, I should really grab this staff. The extra spirit damage would be insanely good. And the willpower and spell power alone makes it well worth it. Alright. I keep forgetting. I need to give you Oathkeeper. There we go. Then I'm going to use Staff of the Magister Lord. Oh, right. I also wanted to use the Reinforced Mage's Cowl. There you go. You can have... never mind.
As I recall, shutting the door and throwing away the key was definitely the Templar Plan B.
I don't have enough money currently to move nor to support myself. I don't even have a gun. Well, I mean, definitely take all the time you need in order to figure out what you want to do, Starlo. No reason to go rushing yourself, and it is not unheard of in order to live with your parents until your 30s now, just because it's really expensive to move now. It's far too expensive to move. You can't live by yourself anymore. Not in the current day and age. Here's a good bean. I don't think so. You give me too much credit. Stop it. El fruit. Another apprentice footlocker. I got a codex thing. Yeah. No, living on your own. Yeah, it's way too fucking expensive. Like, I think the costs are the highest they have been in like what, 40 years? 50 years? Hell, it's probably been even 100 years. I don't know. Actually, they were the most expensive. Well, yeah, they were supposedly the most expensive during the Great Depression, at least based upon GDP. But now, yeah. I practice my aim 24/7. I've practically become a crack shot with a single shot weaponry. I mean, look into it. You know, if you have to, get like a menial job before you can, like, you know, and that's what I did in order to afford my PC before I could start streaming. I just got a menial job, and I worked that until I could afford it.
You've returned to the tower? Why did the Templars let you through? Are you here to warn us?
This was my home. I want to see what's happened to it.
I see you still care about the Circle and our tower. Unfortunately, the Circle is in grave danger.
From the Templars. They intend to annul the Circle.
They have the right of annulment.
No, but Gregor expects it to arrive soon.
So Gregor thinks the Circle is beyond hope. He probably assumes we are all dead. They abandoned us to our fate. But even trapped as we are, we have survived. If they invoke the right, however, we will not be able to stand against them.
Irving survive as well.
If anyone could survive this, it would be the first enchanter Irving. It was he who told me to look after the children. It's a long story. I erected a barrier over the door leading to the rest of the tower, so nothing from inside could attack the children. You will not be able to enter the tower as long as the barrier holds, but I will dispel it if you join with me to save this circle.
We must try to avoid needless slaughter.
Yes. Even if we cannot eliminate all the demons and abominations, together we could lead the survivors out. Once Gregor sees that we have made the tower safe, I trust he will tell his men to back down. He is not unreasonable.
Gregor will only accept it if the first enchanter says so.
Then our path is laid out before us. We must save Irving.
Actually, a hair snare is, like a snare trap, is actually really easy to make. I have looked it up before. It's, yeah, it's a whole deal. Very interesting how that works. Will the children be safe here?
Petra and Kenan will watch them. If we slay all the fiends we encounter on our way, none will get by to threaten the children.
I suppose that will work.
You want us to assist this preachy schoolmistress to rescue these pathetic excuses for mages? They allow themselves to be corralled like cattle, mindless. Now their masters have chosen death for them, and I say, let them have it.
Why do you treat the Circle with such scorn?
Look at how they live. Servants of the Chantry. They lack respect for themselves and their own power. Why should I respect them?
Everyone deserves respect, even cruel people like you.
Have it your way.
Petra, Kenan, look after the others. I will be back
Hey,
soon.
Fire. What's up, dude?
Wynne, are you sure you're all right? You were so badly hurt earlier. Maybe I should come along.
The others need your protection more. I will be all right. Stay here with them. Keep them safe and calm.
Have faith, we will not fail.
Your confidence is refreshing, though you should make sure it does not blind you to your weaknesses. If you are ready, let us go end this.
Bitch, I'm a motherfucking mage. I am not failing.
Indeed.
Yes.
Morgan, Alistair, and that should be perfectly fine. Yeah, of course Morgan disapproves. Whatever. You guys just gonna leave that dead... You guys just gonna leave this dead body here? And we're gonna eat this dead body? Dibs.
I'm sorry that your homecoming has been marred. Still, it is good to see you back, and I am glad you survived Ostagar.
I can't figure out how to keep Twitch audio running in the background when I'm in the other apps. Eat the body. That should be simple, Bugaboo. But then again, I don't know what type of phone you have. I know that my phone you can switch to audio only by going to the settings. I was lucky to have escaped.
You heard about Loghain. I would never have imagined the Terran a traitor.
I don't think you can. Watch me. You doubt my abilities, Fire. I'll eat that body all by myself. Oh, you mean the, listening to audio. On mobile you are. Computer you are not able to. How'd you find out?
Wynne was at Ostagar. She told us everything upon her return. But why speak of things past? Be careful in there, and stay safe.
Will do. Thank you, Kanon.
Oh, it's you. I remember you. The tower isn't how you remember it, is it?
Hello, how have you been?
Considering the circumstances. I keep thinking this is our punishment for being mages. That's why the Templars have to do away with us. Their swords are like the sword of mercy that sent Andraste back to the Maker.
You're delirious, and I don't want to talk to you. Bye. May have been better if Andraste hadn't died at all.
Andraste only died because of man's foolishness and pride. We need to atone for this. We should let the Templars come. Only then can we be cleansed of our wickedness.
I am the Grumps. I'm sorry to hear, Bugaboo. The horror of this ordeal has unhinged you, I see.
I will pray. May we abandon our tainted bodies to find peace with the Maker.
She has some issues. How's it going, Petra?
Look after her, will you?
I will, don't worry.
I don't know if she's up to this, especially not after... I just worry.
After what?
I was on my way down to the library when I heard screaming, and a demon came round the corner. Its eyes were afire with evil. I was certain it was my death come upon me. I think I screamed. I was so afraid. And then Wynne was there, in front of me, shielding me. It was light and fire, blood and chaos. When it was over, the demon was dead, but Wynne wasn't moving either. I was so afraid she was... gone.
Well, she seems to have survived.
Just look after her, all right? She might be completely fine, but then again, maybe she didn't come away from that totally unharmed.
Don't worry, she'll be safe with me.
Thank you. And thank you again for helping us.
No need to say anything.
Here we are. I'm somewhat amazed at myself for having kept it in place this long.
You did what you had to do, Wynne.
It made me very weary at times, but I had to stay strong to keep us safe. Be prepared for anything. I do not know what manner of beasts lurk beyond this barrier. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. Be on your guard.
I like how they made a series of very basic effects and just used them for everything. Wynne? Wynne, you sure you removed the barrier? Wynne! Wynne! Wynne, can you go through? Wynne, are you positive you removed the barrier? Oh, there it goes. Now we're good. It just took a few tries.
You're not allowed.
Now we get our hands dirty.
He's begun. Very well.
There we go. Everything's been taken care of. Torn book. Pile of books. Ah, why? I have to forget that abominations like to explode after dying. I don't know why. That's the summoning font.
Yes? Is there something you wish to discuss? If not, we should hurry.
Nope, don't care.
It shall be done.
We did it! Oh my goodness. Well then. That went well. Let me level up my teamies. Just give... You have no reason to have combat training. Yeah, take herbalism instead. Cone of Cold is always an idea. Flame Blast wouldn't be a bad idea either. Oops. Alistair. More Constitution and Strength? Yeah, that works out. He can grab Shield Wall. Character's shield becomes nearly a fortress, adding a significant bonus to armor and a greater likelihood of shrugging off missile attacks. But at the cost of reduced damage, shield expertise makes the character immune to direct knockdown attacks while in this mode. Shield mastery gives a bonus to defense. And let me actually set up Alistair to continuously use that. Yeah, just at all times, I want him to have shield wall up. Activate mode shield wall. Because it gives a bonus to his defense, so it will be useful. Right. Okay. Was it? No, that's Mage's Collective. I need the Circle of Magi. Summoning Sciences. You have found a textbook of arcane summoning rituals. It would be unwise and altogether unsafe to engage in such a... Oh, right. I have to complete this place before I go doing this summoning thing. Hey, Zeltis. What are you up to?
It shall be done.
We did it. What are you up to today, Zeltis? Zeltis? Shard Corpse. Apprentice Amulet. Summoning the Fourth. I'm mentally resting after first day of school. God, it was boring. Truly. Truly, was it boring? I mean, that's just kind of school in general, Zeltis. That's how they get you to learn. They remove all stimuli so that the only thing that can be bored into your mind is knowledge.
Owen's room is near here. I hope he's all right.
Oh, I'm sure Owen's
Please refrain
fine.
from going into the stockroom. It is a mess, and I've not been able to get it into a state fit to be seen.
Owain?
Yes, it is I, Owain. You remember. I was trying to tidy up, but there was little I could do.
Why are you cleaning at a time like this?
The stockroom is my responsibility. I must keep it clean. I tried to leave when things got quiet. That was when I encountered the barrier. Finding no other way out, I returned to work.
Owain, you should have said something. I would have opened the door for you.
The stockroom is familiar. I prefer to be here.
Have you come across abominations?
No. I suppose I should count myself lucky. I would prefer not to die. I would prefer it if the tower returned to the way it was. Perhaps Niall will succeed and save us all.
What's this Niall trying to do?
I do not know. But he came here with several others and took the litany of Adralla.
But that protects from mind domination. Is blood magic at work here?
I do not know.
Niall was in the meeting. He would know. Blood magic. I was afraid of this.
And, I'm sorry, I'm terrible when it comes to acronyms. What does SRC mean? Oh man, I'm checking. I'm checking a thing. No, we're fine. What am I supposed to do now?
We should find Niall. The litany will give us a fighting chance against any blood mages we encounter.
I wish you luck. Perhaps this will be over soon and things will return to the way they were. Goodbye.
Well, if you insist. God damn Wayne. Ooh, a water painting. Which reminds me, I have some gifts that I should probably hand out to people. Like the statue. Alistair likes statues. I like statues. Like, IRL, I really do enjoy statues.
Keep your eyes open.
All right. Who ordered that? It shall be done.
Right there.
You can increase your defense, but it won't protect you from my goddamn fuck stick.
The precious circle.
Please, please don't kill me.
The people you killed didn't want to die either.
I know I have no right to ask for mercy, but I didn't mean for this death and destruction. We were just trying to free ourselves. Aldred told us that the Circle would support Loghain, and Loghain would help us be free of the Chantry. Don't you remember what it was like living here? The Templars watching. Always watching.
Yes, I understand. I hated it too.
The magic was a means to an end. It gave me the power to fight for what I believed.
Fighting for what you believe is commendable, but the ends do not always justify the means.
You don't really believe that, do you, Wynne? Change rarely comes peacefully. Andraste waged war on the Imperium. She didn't write them a strongly worded letter. She reshaped civilization, freed the slaves, and gave us the Chantry. But people died for it. We thought someone always has to take the first step, force a change, no matter the cost.
Nothing is worth what you've done to this place.
And now Aldred's gone mad, and we are scattered, doomed to die at the hands of those who seek to right our wrongs.
All you do is wallow in self-pity. Pathetic.
What else can I do? I'm trapped here.
I'll spare you, but I will not help you escape.
Thank you. The Maker will surely turn his eyes on you for your mercy.
I've doomed somebody to death. Probably. Maybe. I don't know. Mayhaps? Oh! Look at these abominations! They must die! Oh, we killed that one a little too quick. Oh, actually, it worked out just fine. Right. I keep forgetting. I keep forgetting to explode. Oh! Hello.
This has gone well.
Oh, that was handled nicely. Good old arm wire. Hello, my honey. Hello, my darling.
Don't give them the advantage.
I approve.
Gold silver chain right there. This closet! Let's look at it. This closet seems to be trembling slightly. You can hear soft whimpers coming from inside it. Is someone in there?
No.
What are you doing in there?
Nothing. Please, I don't want to die.
You don't have to be afraid of me. I've dealt with them, trust me.
If you're sure it's safe, I could take a peek outside.
I am positive. Hey, buddy. How's it going?
Oh. Ah, yeah. Yes.
Are you hurt?
I have a crick in my back and my bum's gone numb. Oh, holy maker, look at this. Those demons didn't know what hit them, did they? Godwin, Mage of the Circle of Ferelden. At your service.
How'd you end up in that closet?
There were demons everywhere, blocking my exit. I decided that the best thing to do in that situation was to hide and be very, very quiet. I just really want to be somewhere safe. I think I might stay here for now. Maybe go back into my closet for a little while.
We've killed most of the demons. You could escape.
And go where? The Templars have locked the door. I'm just going to stay here and see what happens.
Very well. Take care.
Thank you again for saving me. May we meet again in happier, less life-threatening times.
And back in the closet he goes. I like that guy. He's silly.
There's nothing here. There must be something left. If we get out, we're gonna need gold. Aldred said.
Aldred's not here, is he? Keep your mouth shut and we'll be right as rain.
We are attacked.
Oh, they're being attacked.
Missed!
What are you coming at me for? I'm trying to help you.
Cross me and you shall pay!
I think I helped. I'm not exactly sure. Creationist cord. Another locked chest. Yeah, I'll probably, I'll do what I normally do, and I'll just come in here, later with Liliana. I'll just run through the place and grab all of the locked chests.
It's a fine thing we've done.
Once again, we have done well. Okay. I want to die. For which reasons, Bugaboo? For which reasons, Bugaboo? Entry amulet, meh. Wait, fuck, I figured... A statue of Andraste lies defiled. There's a small glass phylactery at the base, somehow sealed within the otherwise solid stone carving. The area is unnaturally cold. Dark shapes swirl around a slip of paper within the vial. Leave the vial alone. We're going to save, and then we'll touch it. Life is good again. Good to hear, Bugaboo. I don't know what you figured out, though. Glass fractures at your touch. Fucking Revenant!
Must it be more shit?
Alright, Help me, guys! Always make sure that there's something between me and it. Fucking run, guys, run!
Careful. It's nothing but excitement traveling with you.
Like, I ain't gonna die, man.
Tis your time to die.
Ow. Fuck you.
My magic will make short work of it.
Fucking jerk. This is the #1 way of dealing with this guy. Just run around this thing.
Oh, this
while everyone else attacks him.
No mercy.
And there we go. We did it. We defeated our first Revenant. And we get a whole bunch of really good goodies. The Black Vials. So every time someone prayed at that statue, they were praying to a black vial inside of the statue. Crazy. Small painted box. This Illyrium potion, scrap of paper. That thing. Moving's chest with a black grimoire. Fraternity of Enchanters. I actually need to run back over here because, well, I don't need to, but there is a door over here. Actually, no, that just leads back out. Never mind. Or that just leads back towards the center where Ovain is. Good old Ovain. How's my inventory looking? 67 of 90. Not too bad. I should be fine for right now. I could equip something to win. Yeah, the Enchanter Cowl actually would work. It doesn't match the rest of her clothes, but that's fine.
Gone or dead. I fear the worst.
Well, stop. Fearing leads to the fall of the Jedi, you fool. So stop it, Win. What's in here? Ah, this statue hurt me, Joey.
Do not let them overwhelm us.
Looks dead, right?
Don't worry, guys, we did it. Corpse skull. Buckle of the winds. Buckle of the wind. Delirium potion. Private documents. Random bodies.
Now we do battle. No!
Ah! Oh no!
It is begun.
Ah, shit.
We must fight.
Hurry.
Oh, that's what's fucking us up. An arcane horror. Oh no! We gotta go. Ah, fucking shit. Okay, well, we got goddamn fireballed to death. Ah, how fun. Fireball is a fair and balanced ability. In this game, it's not.
You get the feeling
it's not bad.
Things are just getting worse as we go up.
Don't say things like that, Alistair. You're gonna make them come true. Jeez.
Careful! I think they've seen us! As you say. Very well.
Cross me and you shall pay!
Okay, let's make sure that thing doesn't happen again.
Careful! I think they've seen us!
How will we do this? By placing a repulsion right there, along with paralysis. Along with paralysis.
It has begun.
There we go.
Go!
Oh no! Okay, well, I'm cadaverified.
Direct me.
Live, Alistair! Live! Okay, I'm alive. I only have a reduction to my cunning with a fractured skull, so in all honesty, I am fine. This is fine. Scroll of Bannister. Okay, well that time at least went a lot better than the last
is
time.
Dead. He touched something beyond the veil and was not prepared.
Okay. If I had to guess, it's that one. I'll remember this this thing to heart. That one, and then the middle one. Then I think there's another statue that you have to go to. Like over here. I don't remember.
I shall do it.
You will learn to fear me!
Most excellent! Shall be done.
Nice. I might be wrong. It might be that I have to hit one of the statues twice. I can't remember.
Yes? Is there something you wish?
No,
Onward,
fuck
then.
off. Okay. I don't know. I guess I'll touch this thing again. Nope. Again, I can't remember if there's a fourth statue or if I just need to retouch one of these ones. Touch. Don't touch. Touch. Don't touch. Touch. Do I have to follow you around all day? Also, I forget what's this constant buff I have. Details. Target is damaged and receives a damage over time effect. Player loses portion of health. Was a statue over here? My goodness. For the life of me, you know what? I can't remember. I'll try touching another one of these things. Nope. Nope. Okay, let me try once more. Well, I'll try it once more and then I guess I'll get it set up, and then if there's a statue I come across later, I can just activate it. Yeah. Okay. You really don't have to cast that wind. I know I could tweak you a bit so that you know that you don't have to cast that, but yeah, it's fine. Also, I just realized my spell wisp isn't up. I don't have whisper. Oh no. That's an extra 1 spell power it is, which is always nice to have. It might not be a lot, but it is still nice to have. Good old whisper.
We should do something, and quickly.
Enough!
Begin the onslaught.
As you say.
No mercy.
It's a fine thing we've done.
We killed a man. It's a fine thing we've done. 5 pages, 4 mages. The hot new porno. Oh yeah. Also a Templar helm. That's pretty cool. I know where to get the armor. Hopefully we can get like the shoes and gloves as well. On paper. However, the shoes and the shoes helmet.
More enemies ahead.
No. Oh my goodness. Get me the fuck away from here. About right there should work.
As you say. As you say. It is begun. Missed!
Yes?
Heal yourself, please.
Love hurts, doesn't it?
Oh, whoops. No, that's not what I wanted to do.
I shall do.
Pain. It overcomes me.
Stop stabbing me!
Time to die.
Where now?
An order.
I don't have to down potion just yet. And my plan...
As you say.
Yeah, sweet.
It is begun.
Oh, Morgan fainted.
By the Maker!
There we go. Nice little double kill right there. I wonder how the rest of the team is faring. Wynn's almost dead, if that's any indication. Hold on. Virulent walking
Most
bomb.
excellent. Yes.
Oh shit.
I shall do it.
No! No! No!
As you say.
I did it! Whew. Okay, that was a bit of a close fight.
Like this any longer.
Guys, we did it! I can't remember, did they come out of this room or the next one? Already forgotten. I guess they do look alike. So it was probably this one. The good old arm wire. Five pages, 4 mages. Oh yeah. Okay, let me take a look at the damage everyone's dealing with. Wretched Limb. Penalty to attack speed. That could be a problem for a win. A trauma penalty to damage. Let's definitely deal with Alistair's problem.
Alistair here.
I think when it comes to win, though, we can probably let that slide. That's the autosave.
Careful! I think they've seen us!
Come on, let's cast Grease.
It shall be done. It is begun. There is no glory in bloodshed!
Hold on, let me take a look at things.
We must have victory.
Very well.
Now we get our hands.
It is begun.
There we go. That's one kill.
Very well.
Enough.
As you say. As you say.
Awesome sauce. This has gone well. Heavy chainmail, a white runestone, always nice to have, I suppose. And I get leveled up. What happens when I increase my magic? I don't know what's to be gained by doing that. Increase my poison making just so that's an option. Yeah, I only need to get my magic to, well, yeah, I only need to get my magic to a 33 based upon the spells that I'm choosing, which I have long surpassed. So I'll actually start increasing my constitution. Oh wait, actually, since I'm getting a skill point, let me increase my cunning. There we go. Master Coercion. Beautiful. Simply beautiful. I'm thinking about there's actually several things here that I could grab. The Animate Dead is definitely a nice thing to have. Animate Dead could be useful. I think I'll go with the Glyph of Neutralization, because essentially it's an anti-magic thing. It's a complete and utter anti-magic thing, but it works differently from like Dispel Magic. It's actually even more harming than Dispel Magic because it drains all of their mana if you land it on them.
Thank you for your assistance.
You're welcome.
Thank you. That was an uncomfortable experience.
There we go. I did the quest. It's his cowl. Cowl! I think I'm good around here, actually. Yeah, I'm good. Let's get a move on. Locked chest. Again. I'll just come back here with Liliana at some point. I'll just unlock everything.
Time for supper, pet.
Yes, my love. What are we having tonight?
Roast boar, your favorite, and candied yams. The meal looks sumptuous.
You spoil me, my sweet. How fare our children at their lessons?
You should ask them yourself.
What have you learned, my son?
Mother has me practicing my penmanship. She raps me on the knuckles if my letters are not formed correctly.
Yes, it is important for a young man to be able to write. And what about you, my dearest Lissa?
Mother is teaching me to play the harp. And I helped with supper.
Well, it is delicious. Thank you, my dear.
Isn't this wonderful, husband? Isn't our life perfect?
Yes, it is all perfect.
To ruin a man's life. Is it worth it?
Everything is just as you wanted, my knight. Our love and our family is more than you hoped for.
Damon, die! And I command you to stop what you are doing to this man.
Do you hear something, love?
It is nothing, my darling. Just the door. I will get it. The children have finished supper. Tuck them into bed while I see who it is.
Don't be long. The children will want to kiss you goodnight.
I will be but a moment, my pet. You are intruding upon a loving, intimate moment, and I dislike disruptions.
You have this Templar and sorcerer, don't you?
Happiness is bewitching.
As she rubs
There
her
is a
boob.
certain power in all things mortals delight in. I have given him what he always wanted. Where is the harm in that?
You're deceiving him. I would consider that harmful.
All emotion is intangible. You cannot see it, cannot grasp it.
But it is normally caused by something real. Real events, real people. What you've done to him is abhorrent.
I saw his loneliness and longing for a family that loved him.
Apparently, you can get your desire and still suffer horribly. 'Tis truly a lesson for all who consider marriage.
How long will you keep him in this stupor? Will he know it when his body fails and death claims him?
A short, blissful existence is preferable to an interminable one of misery.
You think what you're doing is a good thing?
We are partners. I give him what no one else can, and through him, I experience what it is to be mortal.
He deserves to be free from you, to find his own happiness.
What happiness? He has gone through life empty, resentful of his vows. You would return him to this? I want nothing from you. I have what I need. All I ask is that you leave us alone.
What will become of you if I leave you?
Perhaps we will escape. Perhaps we will not.
You're too dangerous to let live.
Then you leave me no choice. Help! There are bandits at the door! They're going to murder the children!
They will not get past me!
Careful! I think they've seen us! I swear, when this is over...
At your order. Gonna have everyone focus the desire demon. Ooh, that clutch shield. Ooh, that was a clutch shield. Who just went down? Morgan did. Let me hold off on the revival because I could... If someone else goes down, I can potentially get a double heal. In the meantime, let me keep Alistair alive.
Down you go! It's begun.
Ruh-roh. Okay.
I shall do so. Let us end this.
Oh, this is fine. Well, I should be attacking the Bewitched Templar. I'll do much more damage against him.
I shall do so.
What other spells do you even know, actually? She does know Revival. We should be good enough to not even really need it. Come on, Alistair. You can get that kill. There you go. Now we should be able to out DPS him.
Really injured here. Just so you know.
No.
You asked for it.
You smacked me. What a jerk.
As you say.
Take that. Let's have at it.
Ooh, another close fight.
Here.
That was very nicely done. Okay, what injury do I have this time? Crushed arm. Penalties to magic. Now that is actually a really big problem for me. Should...
Yes.
Alright, it heals the latest one first.
Yes.
And what do you have, Morgan? Head trauma. Penalty to damage. That is honestly fine for her. Because I think when it says penalty to damage, it's just normal damage. Hey, Templar armor. Yo, Alistair. Guess what I got for ye? Well, shit. Okay. Another time, perhaps.
More enemies ahead.
Oh no! Let me just do a group heal.
It has begun.
Blood Mage. Glyph of neutralization. There we go.
As you say. Now we do battle.
Let's have at it.
God damn it! Stop pulling this. She should have been able to do that. Well, I guess if she uses her blood, then she can. But still, fuck her.
Very well.
Help me.
Very well. I shall do it.
I'm amazed I'm alive.
I cannot continue like this.
Yeah, I do need to do something about Gwyn's win strategies because she's running out of mana like way too fast. It's actually a problem. Archon robes. Those look fun.
As you say.
Ah, what? What? How long has this thing been here? Oh no. I'm stuck.
Be
Help
quick.
me.
Ready.
Let me take a quick look at these Archon robes. Extra health regeneration and some extra spell power. That worked for Morgan. And let me see. It's a Buckle of the Winds. Buckle of the Winds. Whee. Okay. I'm almost full on inventory. So here, let me do some things. Damn, I'm undexterous as shit. Okay, let me equip the fire arrows and a short bow. Win. Can equip an axe and a dagger. Morrigan. Can just equip, like, I don't know. Here's an acolyte staff for now. Don't use it. Never use it. And Alistair needs better strength before he can go using the Templar armor. You!
Oh, look. Visitors. I'd entertain you, but too much effort involved.
Who's the man? What have you done to him?
He's just resting. Poor lad. He was so very, very weary. You want to join us, don't you? Wouldn't you like to just lay down and forget about all of this? Leave it all behind.
Can't keep eyes open. Someone pinch me.
This is ridiculous. You cannot expect me to rest on a floor sticky with blood.
Resist. You must resist, else we are all lost.
Why do you fight? You deserve more. You deserve a rest. The world will go on without you.
Jerk. I think that's actually a fairly good spot to go ahead and stop, because I can continue this later. So, in the meantime, I'll see all of you guys later. Everyone that stopped by, it was nice having you all. Remember, everyone, do not text and drive, do not drink and drive. 10 and 2 people, 10 and 2, and happy days and sunshine ahead. And I think there is a change in schedule. I think I'm going to be helping out with I'm going to be joining Addylicious, I believe, tonight, in order to help out with her stream. So I will alert everyone whenever that happens. In the meantime, you all stay safe, and yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye, everyone.